Move a little.
Well, why don't you sit over here?
And then I sit over there.
That's what you usually do, man.
Yeah, but we're not on camera this time.
Well, I'm used to sitting over here, bro. I'm used to having you on my right.
Okay. So, welcome to our first time podcasting, which I'm gonna
Pilot episode.
where we're gonna talk about stuff. It asks ideas to do a podcast. I'm gonna call it Ask-A-Cast because it's his idea.
Okay. And I wanted to talk about Monster Hunter because Scott is really hype about the new one,
Monster Hunter Worlds.
and I'm not for some reason.
I'm the only one that's hype. Greta's not hype for it. Not much, anyway.
Well, I thought you was hype about it.
When he first played on the E3, I was like the only one jumping like, this is Monster Hunter! This is Monster Hunter! And she was just like, I was like shaking her.
Okay, well, can I just say one thing? I just listened to the Game Grumps podcast today. Started listening to it. Listened to the Overwatch episode.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't listen to the first one because I was like, E3 stuff, I don't care about that. But isn't it kind of weird that the first episode we're doing here is about Monster Hunter, and the first one they did, they apparently talked a lot about Monster Hunter as well?
Because they showed it on E3.
Yeah, but, you know, I was just like, oh, that's kind of weird. Because I said yesterday I wanted to talk about Monster Hunter if we were doing something, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I just realized today that they were also talking about Monster Hunter in the first episode.
Wouldn't you talk about Monster Hunter? It's a good game. Good game series.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And, like, as I told you, I wanted to, like, talk about it in general as well. And, like, I started playing it on the Wii. Monster Hunter Tri.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And you played it on what?
On Wii U. Because Greta and Oysten got me into it. And when I first got hooked on it, non-stop playing.
And that's the thing that, like, I was really into it. And then I was like, oh, but it's really hard. And then I just got, you know, just like, fuck this. And then you started playing. I saw your video where you tried the demo on the Wii U.
Uh-huh.
Where you fight Lagumbi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh man, yeah, I want to really play this again. And I started playing again on the Wii, but I don't know, Monster Hunter Tri is just kind of okay. I don't know. It's not really my thing. But I really got into it on the Wii U as well. I think it's just like by playing with you and Greta and Oysten. And that's also like how I got to know Greta and Oysten, right?
I think so.
I think so. And like, I don't know, what was the Wii U version? Was that like...
That's when I started playing it. On the Wii U.
Yeah, but which game was it?
It's the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate.
Oh yeah, that's what it's called. But there was no like really any like flagship monster in that, was there?
Wasn't it the first one that had like sea battles? Wasn't it Lagicrus? Wasn't that the first one?
Yeah, but that was just like Monster Hunter Tri.
I don't know actually.
Because like everybody says like, oh, everybody really likes the flagship monsters from the game that they get into.
Well, that was my first game. I didn't know about flagship monsters.
Exactly. And I'm really like, I love Lagicrus because it's on the cover of the game. I was like, oh man, I want to fight that thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And when I got to that and I killed it, I was like, oh man, that's the end of the game. I was like, oh shit, but this game never ends, you know?
Lagicrus is not the end boss.
Well, I thought that because it was like on the cover of the game.
Okay.
You know? Like, I was like, oh, you fight the monsters, and then, like, all of the monsters are basically like bosses, you know? And I was like, when you beat Lagicrus, that must be like the end of the game. And then I was like, oh shit, it keeps on going. And, well, Monster Hunter never ends, you know? You can always, like, farm for something else.
There's always more, like... There's gonna be like, oh, this is like the big boss. I was like, oh, you did it, you saved the village. And then there's like more monsters.
It's just like, oh, you saved us, but we need more saving now. You know?
Oh shit, he back.
Yeah, and you know, I never even like you and Greta and Oysten are way more in. Well, I don't know, like into it, like, or you like the games more than I do. That's not what. But I'm just like really bad at like skills and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're way deeper into that than I am. Like Øystein does, like he mixes and matches armors, right?
Armor parts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I just want the complete set of one armor.
Yeah.
And then I'm good with that. And then I like try with the talismans and then the gems and stuff like that, and try to like add another skill that will match to that set's setup and weapon I'm using.
And that's like the thing that I just don't get it. You know, like how do you find out what the skills are and what's good with what? Because when you look in the game, it just says, "Oh, you get this skill," you know, but it doesn't really tell you what this skill does. Like, do you go online for that?
Well, yeah, I know what you get. Like the small points, it doesn't tell you. It's just like, for example, what's it called? Sharpness or something like that. Oh, it gives you 2 sharpness, but it doesn't tell you what it gives until you have like at least 10 points of it.
Exactly. And then you're sitting there like, oh, but I don't know what any of these are, you know?
Well, you can try. Yeah. Sometimes when you get the full set armor, then you can like see, oh, this does that and that. It's like, can you increase it any further? Oh yeah, you can. Like attack up has 10, 15, and 20 points. It's like, then you have like an armor set that gives you 15 points. Then you have attack up +2. Then you can put like accessories and gem the armor to like, can I increase it further to +20? So you can attack +3. Like stuff like that. But there are some mini skills of like, what does this do and what does this do? It's like you have to like try it out. Like
in Generation, right? With the was it the soap dragon?
Mizutsune.
Yeah, it gives you bubble, right?
Yeah.
What's bubble?
It actually increases evasion when it's active.
Yeah, when it's active, but you know how do you know that? Until you get the skill and everything. Like,
yeah, until you get the skill.
So you get the armor set, and then you're like, oh, now I know what the skill does. That's the thing. Like, I don't get like, oh, I want this armor set because it looks cool, but I have no idea if it's good. Like,
no, I think that's the thing with the Monster Hunter games. Like, you don't know what it does until you like have it active. So you have to like try it out. You know, like, oh, what does this do? It's like discovery kind of thing.
Yeah, but then you're like, oh, this sucks. You know, like just sitting there like farming all day for like some set, and you're like, oh man, this is not even that good. You know?
Yeah.
I remember like when I started playing in Monster Hunter Try, and I got, what was it? I think I got full, like it was like very early in the game, but I got full. What's that like? Great Jaggy armor set.
The first thing.
Yeah, I was like, but what does it do? You know, like it looks cool and everything, but what does it do? And that's one of the things that I kind of hope that they fix in the new game, make it a little bit more easy with the skills, like explain them a bit more.
Yeah, I get you.
Like, because I really want to get into it, but I feel like a lot of the games I have a hard time getting into, like really like in depth, because you need to go online. You need to know somebody who knows the game, you know? Like I got more into it because of like playing with you, Grete, and Øystein. And you're all really into the games, right? And you can tell me like, oh, this is good, you know? You should do this, or let's kill this monster so you can get this. Like, you're just like, what armor set do you want? And I just go for something that's cool, you know? But then you're like, oh, is it, what did you say? Stygian
Cinogre?
Yeah. That one has that bad effect. What's it called? The taunt thing, so monsters attack you more.
That doesn't have that. No, it doesn't.
Which one is it then?
I don't remember which one it has, but I remember Stygian Cinogre was really weak against lightning.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, I had some set, right? And I was like, oh, I have this ability, and that sucks. And then you're just like, oh, you just put in like a thing that like just puts 1 minus point in that, so you don't have that thing anymore. I was like, well, how the fuck am I supposed to know that you can do that? Like, how can you just remove those abilities, you know?
Well, if it has like a minus and it's active, the way to remove it is like you gem it with a gem that has like +1.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You never, like, as a new player, you don't know that you can do that.
Oh yeah, when I start playing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the Wii U, I was like, I have no idea what this is. I was like, oh, a gem that gives attack up +2. Okay, I was like, equip it. That will increase my attack, right?
But it doesn't do anything.
But it doesn't do anything until you have like 10 points of it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I thought. I was like, ooh, put that on my armor. It like did nothing.
And it seems like in the new Monster Hunter world that they're going to streamline the game a bit more. Like that you can use items while moving.
Oh, yeah.
Like you can use healing. You don't have to stand still to heal.
Yeah, it doesn't do that flex emotion every time you like heal up.
Exactly. And as we saw in the new trailer, that they also show like the weapon trees. That they seem like they're going to streamline a lot of it for new players, which I think is a good thing. Even if like
you move slowly, you still move like slow when you use items, but you still like move.
Oh yeah. But I think the reason that they also made that is because you don't have zones anymore. Yeah,
people on Reddit talked about that they make seamless worlds now, but they're still like made up in zones, but there's no loading between them.
Exactly. So you can't like move to the other.
So you can't go to like a safe zone and just heal up and then go back in.
Exactly. So I think that's also why they made it so you can heal and move at the same time. But still, like, I would just really like in the new game that they were just not like streamlined to make it easier, you know? Because I still feel like Monster Hunter should be a hard game, but just explain abilities more. Because that's what I've always like had a really hard time getting into. And you need to get into it to like really, you know, kill the larger monsters, like the late game stuff. Like there's so many things I've never even fought. Like I checked like yesterday, I was like looking at the monster list for Generations, and they're like some of the monsters I've never even seen before, you know?
Which one?
What's it called? Amatsu?
Amatsu.
Yeah, I even Googled it right here before because I needed to like, I wanted to see the armor. It looks like the Soap Dragon, just a bit different.
Amatsu, like this one? This one?
That one right there.
Amatsu armor. What monster drops down?
Amatsu. Like just remove the armor right there, and then look at it. But that dragon I've never ever seen before. You know, this thing. It's like this, like I guess like a Chinese fish dragon thing.
I don't think I battled this one either.
But that's the thing. Even though I feel like I've played the game a lot, there's so much stuff I've never gotten into. You know, Such a large game, and sometimes I just feel like I'm missing out on the game because I never really get that. Like I just feel it's a bit too hard to get into. And with the new game, I think because of it being it's a bit easier to like get into groups, you know, like you can call in people in your missions or like you're already in.
There's still lobbies.
Yeah, but like you can easily like, call in people into your games and stuff like that. That I'm like maybe the game is gonna be a bit easier in that point. Well, not easier, but to get into. Maybe.
It's like I think it's like instead of like when you have a room and it's like you only like 2 or 3 people and you start it. And then it's like someone joins instead of him just waiting in the lobby. You just join in.
Yeah, and if somebody drops out.
Yeah.
Like when we remember that time we played and Greta just kept disconnecting.
Yeah.
And like we're like, let's just redo the mission because you know we hadn't. Even
we just started, so we can just start it over.
It's just like as he comes back in, and then it's like, let's start the mission, and right as we start, it disconnects again.
Or it's like we're like halfway into the battle, someone disconnects.
Yeah. I remember I
had like a horrible internet that kept doing that at such specific times in the day.
I also like the first time I was like one of my friends was helping me fighting. I can't remember what it was, but it was like one of the urgent quests, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason he started the mission, so I wouldn't get the completion of it anyway. But he disconnected like pretty far into the battle, you know, and I had like shit gear, so I was like trying to kill it myself, and I did, but it didn't even matter because I didn't get the completion of the mission anyway because he started the urgent quest, you know.
Oh, like that.
And like I was like, oh man, that really sucks. And he could have made it like, if he could get back into the mission, you know, I wouldn't have had that much of a problem with it because then he could just come in, help killing it, and then it's over, you know.
Yeah.
But I think as I said, like, even though I'm not hyped about the new game, it still looks good, you know. And the new trailer that was just released, it was yesterday, right?
When did I send it to you?
Yesterday?
Yeah, then it was yesterday.
Like, it looks good, but it's just like, it doesn't, like, it just looks like Monster Hunter, you know? Like, why are you so excited about it?
Because new Monster Hunter game.
Is that it?
And it's outside Nintendo. I was like, yes!
Well, why is that yes?
Because no hardware locked, and now it can like go to new generation hardware. And it's not Monster Hunter Online where it's like China only. Because Monster Hunter series has been like locked with Nintendo for so many years. And 3DS! 3DS! Where it's like, what is this hardware? They could do much better and they finally do it.
Well, I would say that with this, the one that they're doing on the Switch, like the Switch is like the perfect console for Monster Hunter. At least I feel like.
That's what they do, the Double Cross.
Yeah. But like that's the perfect console for Monster Hunter because you can sit at home playing on your TV and you can go to your friend's house and play it portably, you know? And like that's amazing. And I think watching the Monster Hunter World trailer, I'm like, man, I missed the old graphics, you know?
You do?
Yeah, I really do. Especially on the armor sets, you know? They look way too boring and... I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I really like the old graphics, you know?
Because of the old graphics armor?
Well, just like the whole thing. It's a bit more stylized instead of just being like, ooh, it's realistic, you know?
I think they're still can't keep the style, just with superior HD graphics.
Yeah, but I think they're going a bit too hard on the.
It's still early to tell. Okay, it's still in development.
Yeah,
have we only like seen 2 or 3 armors from the trailer?
No man, I saw that fucking trailer before. There was like fucking 12 ammo sets.
Yeah, but I think there's like all beginner armor sets from beginning months. It's still too early to tell, okay? I'm still looking for... Like, I've been wishing for, like, an HD Monster Hunter since a long time. And I wished, like, they made one for PS3 or now PS4, and they're finally doing it. I was like, yes!
Yeah, but
And Seamless Worlds, even better!
I don't care much about that. Like, that's okay. I'm not against that, but... I just missed the old graphics. I really
the
did.
Nostalgia is kicking in.
Not even nostalgia. I'm just like, oh man, I already miss it. Like it's just like such a unique game, like how it looks and how the monsters look. And I was just like, oh, they still look good. Like the game does look good, but I do miss the old graphics.
It's because they've been doing that kind of graphics for a very long time, and now they're trying something new. So they're kind of redesigning the monster, but still they look the same. But just they're upping their like design of them, like the one that looks like the lion lizard thing. What's it called again? The sponge.
The one with the Trump hair.
Yeah, I don't think it's that same monster, but they look alike.
Yeah, they kind of look. Like similar-ish.
Yeah,
like it's like a lizard.
It's without the sponge thing.
Yeah, it has Trump hair.
And it has Trump hair.
Well, it does.
This is everything with flat, kind of wet hair. It's just Trump hair.
Just Trump hair, you know.
Okay, it's just called Trump hair.
Trump dragon or whatever. Trump lizard. I don't know. But what about it? You wanted to say something about it?
I forgot.
Well, okay, so. They show in the new trailer that new like chameleon thing.
The chameleon bird dragon thing?
Yeah. That thing looks cool, you know? But I'm like, but don't they already have a chameleon dragon?
That's an elder dragon.
Well, but still, it's still a chameleon, you know.
In Generations, they made a bug dragon.
A what dragon?
The bug dragon. The one you get like what's it called again?
A Stiltas?
Yeah, Steltas. That's kind of like a bug dragon.
Well, yeah, but it's just weird that a chameleon is such a specific okay, they do have 2 shark dragons. So fuck that. I was supposed to say, oh, they don't have 2 shark dragons, but they have Plesioth and the one that goes fat.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's also a shark, you know?
Yeah, that is a shark. That's clearly a shark.
Yeah, and Plesioth has like a shark face, you know? So that doesn't really work.
And there's so many dragon variations too.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
There's Rathalos, there's Raytheon, and then there's the other dragons that the names I don't remember of.
Labalos. Yeah. Well, okay. Fuck the chameleon thing then. Like, it's cool. It's cool. That's not what I'm saying. But it's just like, oh, why do you have 2 chameleons? Because they don't have 2 of any other thing, but they clearly do. So fuck that. Yeah, but did they show any new monsters other than that?
The rock chicken.
Oh, the rock chicken. Scott is really hyped about the rock chicken.
Why would you? It's a chicken that holds a rock. What are you used to defend with?
The thing is, I'm like, okay, so it holds a rock, okay? And then the guy in the trailer goes like straight in front of it and hits it. Like, why are you doing that? You know?
The chicken's gonna block it with his rock.
Yeah, but why would you, as a person playing the game, run up straight in front of it when it's holding a rock to protect its front and attack its front, you know? It's just like, oh, that's kind of dumb. Like, why doesn't it, like, he goes to the side of it and then the monster, like, turns and blocks it or some shit? Like, he just goes, like, straight to the front. Pling! You know, that's...
But you also see the chicken, like, fumble with the rock when it's, like, tripping balls. Didn't you see that?
Yeah, is it because he uses, like, a fucking, one of those, like not like a flash bomb, but sonic grenade? Is that what it's called? Sonic bomb?
I don't remember, but that was like, the, like, monsters have, like, animations that with the environments and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, they also...
I think it's like just to show it like that.
Yeah, they also showed that the T-Rex one in the first trailer.
I forgot what they call it.
Yeah, but you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That one looks really cool, I feel.
Greta doesn't like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I really like it.
She thinks it's like, oh, it's... I don't know. I forgot what she said about G. I just remember she didn't like the design of it or something like that.
I really like how it has those like wings that it expands when it's raging, and like it does kind of look like the fucking pickle, Devil Joe.
Oh, Devil Joe.
It does kind of look like that.
Maybe it's like its retarded cousin or something.
Yeah, something like that. Like it just doesn't have the spiky chin, and then it has a weird nose and wings. You know. Talking about Devil Joe, man. I really don't want that monster to like be in the games.
I want the monster to be in the game. Why?
I don't know.
It's famous pickle. It's so famous in the series. Why would you want it removed?
I don't know. It's
like saying, oh man, Rathalos and Raytheon, I wish they were never in the game. They're like the first monsters in the game series ever.
What about Tigrex, you know? It wasn't in some of the games, and that is like from the start, right? I'm pretty sure. Or Tigrex, if that's what you want.
I started with Monster Hunter 3, right? When we got to Monster Hunter 4, I was like, oh, all these new monsters. And then I learned that they were always in the game.
Yeah, just old monsters.
They're just old monsters just coming back. I was like, why is doing games with... They have these monsters, but not the others. Why do they have a game with all the monsters? They're always like, oh, we gotta have new monsters, but then we can't have these monsters in. They always like pick and take out.
Yeah, like cherry picking. They're just oh, let's pick these for this game, and the next game we're like, there's more monsters now.
But you don't have these.
Yeah, but
Barioth is not in the 4th game, I think.
Which one is that?
The saber-tooth one.
Oh yeah,
that's not in the 4th game, is it?
I don't think it is. I like that.
But it's definitely not in the Generations one. It's not there.
I really like that one. It's a cool one.
I like its armor set.
It's cool, huh? Because it's an ice thing.
There's also sand barriers. So
but the ice one is
I like the sand one.
I like the ice one. I don't know. I just really like snow levels, you know?
Okay.
I think, and also because white armor is just cool. I don't know.
I don't know. I just like the other one.
What monsters like would you not like? As I said, I really don't care much for Devil Joe. Like it's cool, you know. And Savage Devil Joe is crazy fucking monster number one, you know. But
like Devil Joe, he could go to enrage mode. Savage Devil Joe is always in rage mode, and then he can go to rage mode +2 or something like super
Exactly.
rage mode, like Super Saiyan.
it's like a crazy monster, you know. But I'm just kind of like, oh, why is that always the one that's like it's like one of this is the crazy end one. It's crazy hard to kill, you know. And I'm just kind of like, I don't care much for it. What monster like are you like? I don't care for it, so just don't put that in the game in the new one.
I don't think I have one. I like hunting them all.
All of them?
I can't come up with one that is like I hate this monster kind of feeling. Oh wait, I know one. The sandfish in Generation.
Sandfish?
Yeah, something like that. I hate that one.
Nibelschnaf?
No, not that one.
I hate that one.
The one in Generations where it's like Plesioth but sand.
Oh yeah, that one does suck.
Celephodrome or something like. I hate that one. That one I don't want to fight.
That's one. Also, Plesioth. Fuck that thing. I know
the hip check.
Yeah,
The hip check meme.
I know everybody is like, oh, the hip check is so bad. I was just like, no, the monster just sucks, you know? It's a fucking fish with legs. No, it's not cool. It's it just sucks.
It's a fucking fish with legs.
Like it's just not cool, you know? Like it's a shit show looking at that thing. Did it stop recording or some shit?
No, it's still recording.
Okay, I can see it.
It's just like the wavelengths is like it gets bigger, so it's on one screen.
Okay. Yeah, but Plesioth can like more fuck Plesioth than fuck Devil Joe, you know?
Yeah.
Like I also,
Because the sandfish is like the same kind of design, but with a fish head.
yeah, like it's like a flat head.
It's
right?
like a flat hammerhead
Yeah.
fish. It's like its design is very similar to Plesioth. That's why I hate it.
Yeah, it's just bad, you know.
Because they removed after Monster Hunter 3, they removed water battles because everyone hated it.
Yeah, but then there's no Gobul.
Oh yeah, then they have to remove Gobul.
You don't get that Gobul ammo.
Gobul, please.
Like monsters I really want to be in the new game, even though I don't think it's gonna be.
You never know. It's gonna be on this generation consoles. Like they're gonna release them as DLC.
Oh yeah,
They couldn't do that with. I think maybe they couldn't. I don't know with the 3DS. Make monsters as DLC if they weren't in the game already.
oh really?
Like when you download the DLC quests and stuff, they're not that big. So I just assume the monsters are already in the game cartridge.
Yeah,
You just need the DLC download data to unlock them.
yeah, you're probably right. Well, but what I really want, even though I don't think it's gonna be there, I want that owl one from Generations.
What's it called?
The owl one?
Yeah.
The only one that's an owl, you know?
I like that one. That's one good.
Yeah, but
it introduced new mechanics also.
oh, with the confusion thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason I don't think it's gonna be in the game is it's just like a smaller monster in Generations, you know? Was it in other games? No, right?
No, I think it was the first time in Generations.
And I just don't really see it being like, whoa, it was such a great hit that it's gonna come back for this game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think they would rather probably put something else in.
I think they're gonna start with they gotta put some they introduce moon monsters and then have some of the older monsters come in from the beginning of the game and have them join in and then from other games and so up.
Yeah,
Raytheon and Rathalos is guaranteed to
that's
be
guaranteed stuff.
Because they're like the I don't know the what
It's
you call
like the OG.
they're
OG monsters.
They're like the mascot characters of Monster Hunter.
Yeah. And also, what's that one? The fucking
Describe it.
the one with the ears.
Lagombi?
No, not the rabbit one, but it's like it looks like a chicken as well, and it has ears, and like a giant beak for a face. What's that one called? And then like the variant version of it is like purple and does poison damage.
The one you call Gypsy Dragon?
No, not that one. That one also. That's the other one is done. It's the one that steals and plays dead, right? That's the one you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that one. The one I'm thinking about is it has like a giant beak for a face, like
the Yankutku or whatever.
Is that what? Yeah, I think that's
Because it's in the Monster Hunter stories, and it's like one of the later monsters you fight against.
Yeah,
That's the Yuan Kutku, something like that.
yeah, that thing.
Was that also in the early games?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's a really early monster. I don't want that in the game. I don't know. I just think it's boring.
Yeah, well, we'll see. So, weapons in Monster Hunter World. What you gonna go for?
Like as I always say, I'm gonna go sword and shield, no matter what. That's like standard. I know it's also like the one that they're also like, oh, we recommend this for new players because it's easy. But I was like, I don't know. I just
But
really
pro
enjoy it.
players use it too.
Oh, they do.
Well, it's a strong, fast weapon.
That's true.
It's like a that has good offense and good defense because you have a shield.
Mm-hmm.
And you can like use items while you have like unsheath.
Yeah, that's
Like the only weapon that does that.
That's true. And also you can both you can also do like that's what was it, like cutting damage, and what's the other one called?
Blunt damage?
Yeah, because you get hit with the shield.
Hmm.
So you can actually do stun. Like it takes a longer time than if you use
It's
hammer,
possible,
but-
yeah. But when I use Shield and Shield, you can like you have like great mobility with it.
Yeah.
And still like do a lot of combos.
Yeah.
So,
I always like really enjoyed Sword and Shield and the long sword. But the first time I used long sword, I had no idea how to use it. Like I didn't understand what the fuck was like. Oh man, this is really hard. I don't get it. But then you like get used to it. It's like, oh, it's really not that hard anyway.
Not gonna try any new weapons?
Hmm.
Like you've been stuck on those two types, or
Yeah. What? This is what I play, bro.
not gonna give the other weapons a try?
Like I'm thinking about trying out the what's the Gunlance. Gonna give that a try again.
Okay.
When I was like right when I started playing, I used Gunlance because it's the cool one. It's a gun and a lance, you know. But I felt like it was really hard to use, especially when you played alone.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because of its slow mobility?
yeah, and also it's just kind of hard, like for a starting weapon.
Yeah.
And I really want to get into gunning. Now that they're changing the gun mechanics.
Oh, you can move and shoot?
Yeah, I think then I'm like, okay, this might be for me now because I'm a scrap lord, you know. I can't fucking like I don't get how Øystein can like be a gunner, but
Bowguns. Like I
Yeah.
tried bowguns. I tried heavy and light bowgun. I basically tried every weapon just to try them out and like play them
Yeah, but-
decently.
I've tried all the weapons, you know, except I never think I got around to trying what's that one? The horn.
Hunting horn?
Yeah, that one and the normal lance. Because I thought like, oh, it's just like the same as gun lance, but it's not.
It's not.
But those two I've never tried.
I think I think it's like in Monster Hunter 3 and 4, I made like armor sets for each weapons type.
Well, that's also the thing, that you need to make ammo sets for the different weapons, you know?
And there are some armors like that can work with others, like longsword and like depends on the armor set, but they have like it's not specific for that way, but you can also use for like the other weapons.
Oh, yeah, but it's just like, oh, if you want to try out being a gunner, you also need to build like a gunner set and the weapon, and then you need to upgrade the weapon so it's a bit stronger, and you know, it sometimes like, oh man, that just takes a long time trying a new thing out, you know?
Also, in Monster Hunter 3, I made a lance set that like has the highest defense you can in the game. I was like, yeah, this is my defense. Couldn't do that much damage, but damn, I was like, took nothing.
No damage. Both ways.
I was like, and I had like skills, so I like steadfast. So no matter what attack, I just stood there like, ding. Instead of like being like, getting pushed back, I was like, I just took everything.
Nice. But, like, that's the thing I really also like about Monster Hunter is like you can just change to like a new weapon, and then it's basically like all new game mechanics, all new gameplay style.
Yeah, then you have to learn it.
Yeah, like you can always like keep it fresh if you just change up your weapons.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like in Overwatch, I'm really bored because I'm always playing Mercy. You know, I was like, oh, maybe we should try some of the other heroes then. You know, even though I'm not the biggest Overwatch fan, but I really like that you pick between the different heroes and you get different like roles. You know, just like in Monster Hunter, like. If you pick this weapon, you need to attack these parts a bit more. Like with hammer, you always need to attack the face, right?
Yeah, because of stunning.
Yeah, and you don't have the cutting, so like no reason to attack the tail, you know. And
it'll be cut off some point.
like, but it also like it smashes like hard parts, you know.
Yeah.
So like that's also like if you attack, if they have like horns on the back, you can smash. It's better using the hammer, right? That's it's an interesting thing actually. Like the whole like when they need like if they're making a new weapon, they also need to think about like how it's like gonna work with the like compared to the other ones, you know? Because
in Monster Hunter 4, Insect Glaive was the new weapon introduction.
Yeah. And it wasn't really that strong, was it?
And they also like introduced mounting in 4.
Yeah.
So that was a thing that Insect Glaive like really shined because you can jump, so you can always like mount.
Oh yeah, that's true. But still, I don't think like from what I played like without you guys, just online, I never really played with that many people using Insect Glaive. I don't know, was it like weak or anything?
It's not weak. I just think people just couldn't get into it because you need to like send out the insect to like and hit specific parts of the monster to get different like abilities. Because there's like 3 colors. There's increased armor, and then there's increased mobility and increased attack.
Okay.
Like if you combine all 3, then you have like you get like powered up for a minute or something.
Okay.
Where your attack moves are different, and when you jump, you do like spinning slashes in the air or something like that. So it's really up keeping those 3 colors active all the time, so you have like special different movesets where you do more hits.
But maybe that's also a thing that because, as I said earlier, it's a bit hard getting into Monster Hunter, that maybe they didn't really explain that well how the Insect Glaive worked. Like its abilities and how you're supposed to actually use it, because there's not really any tutorials with the weapons. I know you can go into the...
there is.
Yeah, you can go in and see move list and like that stuff. But...
No, there is in Monster Hunter where you talk to the... where you can like try out weapons and the game will kind of explain to you how the weapon works.
Yeah, but like then you need to find that as well, you know?
I think it's like the monster trainer guy tells you like you can go there, and it's like just a normal like quest you can pick. It's like weapon training with I don't know Insect Glaive, and it takes you to the arena where you fight the weakest monster and you try the weapon like that.
Okay, but still, then also people are usually like, oh, that's the weapon I use, like me, you know? I'm like, I don't want to try the new thing. I want this because I know this. You know.
You know what weapon we don't see very often in Monster Hunter that people use?
What?
A hunting horn.
Well, we play with that. Who Grete knew?
Like Caro.
Yeah.
She was like using hunting horn, and we were like, yeah, because she kept buffing us. I was like, yes, so good.
Yeah.
And healing us if that has like a healing thing.
I should probably try that because I really like doing like support stuff.
Yeah, like people should play more support with the hunting horn because it really like benefits the team
Yeah.
with buffing up and stuff like that. Also like increased sharpness or in like it was like she had like a hunting horn that was really good with my dual blades that gave you like infinite stamina for a short time.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
You just go nuts.
I just go nuts with that. That was really good. So any guys who's listening who's playing Monster Hunter, try out the hunting horn.
Just so we don't have to.
No, give hunting horn a chance. It's really good.
Yeah,
It's really underrated.
yeah, I think so as well. And also, like, I think it's because like it is a bit more like a support thing, you know.
But you can still like it still works like kind of a hammer.
Yeah, but the thing is, what would you want to do? Hit the monster or like play some music, you know?
But it's like you can also heal yourself with it without wasting potions. You
Yeah,
just
but-
play music.
You don't want that. You want to hit the monster.
You can do that while doing it.
But you want to hit the monster.
Have you seen videos where people like playing like with hunting horses, like playing music while fucking beating up the monster? It was like
But still, what do you want? Where you want to hit them with a fucking
I get it.
bagpipe, or you want to hit them with a giant sword? You know.
I get it in single player. Hunting horn is
also
not
in
probably.
multiplayer. Oh man, my friends are hitting this monster really hard with this giant sword, and I'm sitting here and
You could be like, oh man, he's hitting him with this giant sword. Better buff him out so I can hit it even harder.
Yeah, but
I'm supporting.
I'm just saying
That's
like,
what it is. It's a support weapon.
Yeah, but people don't want that. They don't want to be a
People
support.
should. People should.
Like, why
It's
do
like
you
playing Overwatch. Like, I don't want to play a fucking healer.
exactly? You know, like why do you think like
People should.
Why do you think every time I play Overwatch, right?
Hmm.
Either I play Diva or Winston, or I play Lucio or Mercy or Zenyatta. That's the only 5 characters I get to play because everybody is like instant like pick Genji, Tracer, and McCree or Widowmaker. You know?
That's why I like mystery heroes. No one can pick.
Yeah, that's true. But
I love mystery heroes arcade.
everybody wants to fucking do damage. You know? Nobody wants to be the support guy.
I don't mind being support.
Well, neither do I. And that's why I say I should probably try Hunting Horn, you know? Because I really like being like, the more it's like, oh, I'm making them kill better. You know?
And you're also like, I'm the part that they survive. I keep their health up. I keep them buffed up or whatever that hunting horn can play.
Yeah, and also, as an Overwatch, like, if you play the tank, you know, you can, like, make sure that your Genji can, like, go around and, like, kill them in the back while you're like fucking harassing them with your fucking Tesla thing if you're Winston, you know? So you can, I just really like helping people, like being the one who's like, yeah, you know, even though you got the kill, I pretty much help you like the whole time, you know? I don't know.
Have you tried Doomfist?
Oh yeah.
You fun?
He's okay.
I haven't played Overwatch
I haven't played much either.
since I don't fucking know. Dude, have you seen? I logged in to get like my free loot box, right?
Yeah.
I open it. I got nothing.
Oh, you got the
I got the glitch.
The glitch
Like,
thing.
it just shoots 2 of them up. I was like nothing.
nice.
Damn it.
So,
So I got ripped off. Well, it was free, so it's not really ripped off.
oh, you didn't even get anything?
I don't know what I got.
Well, you couldn't you go into Hero Gallery and
I
see?
checked. I was like, I don't know what I got.
Well, it would say new.
The thing is, I haven't checked from the other loot box I opened.
Oh.
So I like, I didn't get any new skins apparently, but I couldn't see what new I got because from older loot box I hadn't checked. It also said new,
Yeah.
so I couldn't see what I got.
Talking about a little bit loot box here.
We're shifted over to Overwatch right now.
Can I just say, I think it was the anniversary event.
Mhm.
I go in to get my free loot box, you know? Mm-hmm. Boom. Open that shit, you know? Sound effects going on, you know? It's all cool. I get the... Well, you get 4 items in the loot box, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I get 3 grays and 1 rare, like a fucking poop box, you know?
A purple? A blue?
A blue.
Okay.
And I get all duplicates except the new anniversary thing, right? Mm-hmm. Which is a voice line, and it is Zenyatta's new voice line where he says, "How disappointing." I thought that was like, even though it was like a shit box, you know,
That's funny.
it was really funny.
The game knew.
It's like, how disappointing, you know. I was like, okay.
Well, I think they made like the new loot box right now with the summer one event that you have a greater, higher chance of getting new ones.
Yeah, but still, it doesn't change that it still gives you old loot, you know.
Yeah, but I saw with Killing Cat Gaming opening 100 loot box, I think like the first 20 boxes were not duplicates.
Yeah, but that's also shitty because then you don't get any currency to buy stuff. You know, like
Yeah, but still, like they made it so you can actually higher chance of getting new than duplicates.
yeah, and the new stuff you get is like voice lines and play icons and sprays. You know, the stuff you don't want.
Skins.
Like, what do you want when you open a loot box?
I want skins.
You want skins, right? You don't want fucking player icon.
Well, it was funny. I mean, Reaper on a cross bike. That's funny.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
I know.
They give you like, they're like, oh, there's lower chance for duplicates. Yeah, but now you also don't get that much currency to buy stuff later. You know, it's harder to get currency now from duplicates because you never get duplicates, and it's really hard just getting currency in like the currency packs. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Like it's fucking lose-lose situation. No matter what they do, it's fucking lose-lose. I would rather have more duplicates to get currency so I can buy the stuff I want.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And also, please, Blizzard, if you listen to this, I don't think you're listening.
I was like, oh, this guy with the... Oh, there's a podcast here that's talking about Monster Hunter, but later on it's talking about Overwatch. This one has like 5 views. Let's check this out.
5 views. Okay, can I just say... Please up the how much you get like currency from legendaries if it's
I think that's like a major main complaint about that you don't get enough for that kind of duplicate.
Yeah, if it's an event item and you get duplicates because it costs 3,000, you know, or like they just cost triple. Like, why don't you get just at least like double the currency, you know,
or triple it?
Yeah, just triple it, you know. Even like also now that we get so rare duplicates, you know. Oh, fuck, man, I hate Overwatch.
It's a love-hate situation.
Oh, it's more like a hate.
Like there's times where like, oh, there's a new update. I love this game. And then like next update, I hate this game.
Other thing is like I also go into the games like, oh man, I really want that Widowmaker skin, even though I never play Widowmaker, you know. But I want it because her hair is really pretty. No joke. I was like, oh man, her hair is really pretty. I want that skin. Never play Widowmaker, so I could just go in to the hero gallery anyway and just look at the skin. You know, I don't even need the skin.
Nice.
Like from now on, like no joke, I'm never gonna buy any loot boxes because they're just gonna, when the event comes around again, they're just gonna put in the skins to normal price. You know.
Well, they did it with last... Yeah, they put last year's...
The summer event stuff, they're like, oh, the event stuff is going to be back, and they're just going to be at normal price. So like, oh, I can just wait, and then I will get the skin, you know?
Yeah, they're putting up the skin from last year into it too, also.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, old loot. Like,
just gonna wait 1 year.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if I don't get it from loot boxes, that, like, I just play for, like, getting loot boxes when I play, I'm not gonna buy any loot boxes because... Who the fuck gives a shit about a fucking skin?
I do.
Well, yeah, but...
You do too. Admit it.
Yeah, I know, but... It's I'm just saying.
Yeah, I get you. But who cares about skins? Well, I do, but...
But, like, it's the same way...
I'm not saying I do, but who cares?
Talking about another game with loot boxes now. Gears of War 4, okay? They're doing like the shittiest thing with their loot boxes. They're only there for like a weekend. And then they're just gone. Forever. They're never gonna come back. So...
that's kind of lame. Like, it's not... Like, not everyone has like time to play weekends.
Exactly. Like, I was also like, oh, I'm just gonna go in. And I was like, oh shit. There was like these loot boxes this weekend that I really wanted, but I didn't play the weekend because I was busy.
So it's only available for like 3 days and like...
Yeah. And then it's like
This never existed.
yeah, and they sometimes like, oh, this is gonna come back just for a little bit, you know? Like they're like, oh, I was gonna put this out this weekend, and then next weekend they're like, oh, just so like now you have another weekend to get it, and then it's gone forever. You can't craft them or anything. You can't even look at them in the
You can't look at them. So when you see another player have it, you think he's a hacker.
You can't even see him. It's just like a gun running around.
Whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, what invisibility cloak?
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's fucking dumb, you know? Especially when they're like, this weekend, you're like, we're gonna do the General Ram skin pack, so you can get General Ram from the first game, you know? The last boss in the first Gears of War. It's like, oh, that's cool, I'm gonna spend all my currency getting this, you know? Next weekend, they're like, hey, new boxes, but they cost so much that you haven't even, like, gotten enough currency to buy, like, boxes to get the new skins, you know? So just like, oh, waste all your money this weekend, so you need to buy them for real money next weekend, you know? Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, you use all your in-game currency this weekend, and next weekend they have new skins.
Oh, yeah.
That if you want them, you need to buy them in these 2 days. Like, that's fucking shitty, man.
That is shit. Yeah.
That's really scummy, you know?
That's something a mobile game would do.
Exactly. And then they're like, oh, I actually like once bought loot box, or what they call, like, crates, or what the fuck they call it. Because I was like, you know what? I don't want to fucking play right now, but I really want these 2 skins. So, and the thing is, you're not even guaranteed to get the skins. You know, even if you buy the packs for real money. Like, it's like, what? They also do these 1-day packs where you can get these black steel skins. Biggest problem ever. That they have black steel for basically all the characters, you know? 1 pack with 5 things, okay? Cost, how much is that? Like $10, okay? And you're not guaranteed to get the skin for the character you want. You know, it's like, oh, you use money. Well, you can't pick the character you want the skin for, so you get it for...
It's like checking like your player stats. Like, which is the character you don't play as? Here's the skin for that guy.
oh man, I really want it for, I don't know, the robot that you can play as the bad guys, you know? Like, no, I'm gonna give you for Oscar, the fat guy from Mexico. You know, it's like, why did I get Oscar? Even like I even have other skins for him that I would rather use, maybe, you know? Like, maybe I like his wrestler skin that you can never get anymore if you weren't there. It's like, what the fuck? Fucking suck dicks.
That's really bad system they're going with.
Yeah. Like, it's fucking dumb. I
don't think the mobile games would do it. Like, mobile games would do it like for a week.
Yeah. Or like do it as Overwatch. Like, oh, we're doing it like as an event, but it's like for...
almost a whole month.
Yeah. Or do it like, oh, it's the whole week and you could get these skins, you know? But there's like, no. Only in the weekend, you know?
And you'll never see them again.
Like you...
it's like they release like in their headquarters, like, we got these skins. A weekend's over, it's like, trash bin, empty trash bin.
Yeah.
Never see it again.
Just like deleting the whole like hard drive and everything.
yeah.
Throwing out
like
the window.
Remove all traces of it that we ever made it.
Like, I don't know. I just really hate that they're doing that. Also, there was like, oh man, I saw some guy with a Christmas skin. I was like, oh, that makes sense that it's only in Christmas you can get the Christmas skin, you know?
Like, is it only like on Christmas Eve where like everyone's busy having family dinners?
No, they had like a Christmas event. I think it was like a week or maybe 2, you know? It's like, oh, that makes sense, you know?
But this guy is like doing like Christmas Eve. Only on the day at the 24th in these 4 hours where people are busy having dinner.
Yeah. And they just like, and it also like switches from like what country it is, so to make sure that it's like,
there's like sure like country exclusive. These 4 hours where you're probably busy opening presents and having a good time with your family.
Yeah,
this is the time you can get this skin. I was like, we're like having fun. Oh shit! I gotta log into my Gears of War.
I need to get this skin right now.
Fuck your presents, man! I need this.
Like, it's really I was sitting there.
I'm gonna use my Christmas money on this.
I was going on Facebook, and then I saw like, oh, they're doing skin packs this weekend, and I really want these skins. Okay, and then I go on, get one of the skins that I want. Fair enough, no problem. But the thing is, if I didn't do that, if I hadn't seen on Facebook that they posted that these skins are coming out, I would have never even gotten them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And luckily enough, I had like 14,000 currency in like my, what it's called, like wallet.
Oh, yeah.
So I could buy, and each pack cost like 2,000, you know?
Uh-huh.
So it's like really expensive just for a pack with like 5 random cards.
So you could get like 7 boxes?
Yeah, but I bought like 3,
Okay.
and then like opened them, see if I got the skin, because I wouldn't waste more.
Oh, yeah.
If later on, like, there's gonna come skins, you know?
Do they have like package deals like buy 10 boxes, save 2,000? Like buy 10, get 1 for free kind of
Yeah,
thing.
they have like buy 1 or like buy 5, and then you get 1 for free.
Uh-huh.
And then they also have like these.
For the price of 6.
They also have like these like ultimate box, which is like 1 pack, but you get 10 cards instead of 5, and you get a bonus one, and you're guaranteed 1 skin, like one of the legendary skins.
Do they have like packs with like different packs? What the one with is like that, like for example, what that says 100, and it just like says hot because
Yeah.
do they have that shit too?
Yeah, they have, like-
it's like the most expensive one is the most recommended.
They have like I think it's called like ultimate airdrop, which is like 40 like these packs, 40 of these, 40 of these, 40 of these, okay? And it's like 800 krona, right? It's like super expensive. Like it's more than the game, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like it says like best for like
A best value.
It's like, dude, it's so
I hate that. Was like they know it's not the best value, but it's like they gotta promote us like, yeah, people buy this shit.
like it probably is the best value. Like you
Yeah,
get more for the money that you pay.
Yeah.
But
when they say like it's hot, like a lot of people's buying this pack.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not.
and also like best value is like, no, it's not, because I'm still like using all this money at once. That's not good value. You should be like, oh, like buy the cheap one where you get a bit more, and then if you don't get the stuff, you can maybe buy another one, you know? But it's like that. It's not like great value. It's like digital stuff. It's just skins, you know? It's weapon skins.
It's the best value for us, not you.
basically, yeah. Like it's this.
It doesn't say specifically it's best value for you. There's a best
Like
value.
Overwatch does like, even though I don't like their loot boxes,
They made it like cheaper for more you buy.
yeah. And that's also kind of shitty, because then you feel like, oh, I shouldn't, like, you buy 20, okay? But then it's like, oh, like, if I want, like, I didn't get the thing I wanted. So should I buy 20 more boxes? But then I didn't get the 10 free if I bought 50 boxes, you know?
Oh yeah, like that.
And then people are like, what, fuck, man?
You should have gone with the 50.
Yeah, exactly. But did you want to use all that money? What if
No.
you got it in the 20? You know, it's a fucking crapshoot, you know? It's fucking shit. I don't know. I just... I don't
Can
like
you even
it.
call them microtransactions nowadays since they're so expensive?
No. Like,
This is like medium-sized transactions.
like, it's just a really... Like, also, do they even sell loot boxes if there's not an event?
They do.
Are you sure about that?
They still have like the normal loot.
Yeah,
box.
yeah, I do know that they sell them, but do they sell anything? Like,
What do you mean? Like offers or whatever?
do people buy them?
I think so.
Do people buy normal loot boxes?
I don't think anymore, but before
Exactly,
they
but
did.
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why apparently they said like they're gonna make an event every month now.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but the thing is that
Oh, that's how they sell loot boxes.
that's how they sell loot boxes, because they don't sell the standard loot boxes anymore, because people have the stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, well, let's do event every month so we can get money, you know?
What are they gonna do for next month though?
Next month? I don't fucking know.
Like they have summer games right now.
Yeah, next month, I don't know. And then
Post summer games.
post summer games. It's probably like fall event or some shit. I don't know.
Is it fall next month? When's fall start?
Yeah, next month.
Oh, okay. So fall event.
And then October is Halloween.
Oh, they have it lined up already.
And then like November, I don't know, and December there's like Christmas stuff.
Halloween +1.
Yeah, and then like January is like something like
I think Halloween's gonna happen like between the month. Also gonna be in the November because Halloween is like late October.
Yeah, that's true. They're probably gonna like end it like
In the middle of November.
yeah.
Yeah.
And like they're just like, oh man, it's so fucking shitty, man. Like this turned into a fucking hate cast right now. Hate cast.
So in Christmas they have Christmas event, and in New Year's in January this New Year's event,
Yeah, exactly. And then February is like, oh, it's Valentine's event.
which they never did this year.
They didn't.
No, they didn't do a Valentine's event. They had some voice lines, but that's kind of it.
Oh, that's because they're saving them for this Valentine's.
We gotta save the Valentine's event for next year.
And then there's like the Luna event again, and then we come around to the summer event again, and you know it's so fun. Like next year is gonna be a Winter Olympics, you know.
Oh yeah.
So they have like double stuff at the winter there. It's like, dude, man, Blizzard is just like that small indie studio, man. It's a money making machine, you know. My God. And also that they just released the StarCraft, right?
Oh, the remastered, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to play that.
That's basically just also like a skin, you know, that you pay for. You can play StarCraft for free.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So you're just paying for skins, you know?
The first one, yeah, they made it free, the old one.
When you go to StarCraft, they put it in BattleNet now. If you go to StarCraft, it's like play now or buy remastered. It's like, but why? I can just play it now. I can just play the old version. It's the same game. You know, they even, like, in the review I saw right before we started, they're like, yeah, the AI is still shit, like the pathfinding. Like, they didn't fix it. It's, like, exactly the same game. It's like, what? So it is basically just a skin. Fuck Blizzard, man. Blizzard's so fucking...
Should we end the podcast soon? Because it's like we've been doing this for 1 hour now.
And it's also like just turning into hate. We started really good with like
When Monster Hunter.
being happy about Monster Hunter,
And then we like switched over to Overwatch and just starting to hate.
it's just like the hate is just like
It's like Monster Hunter? Yeah. Overwatch? And there's like Blizzard in general is hate.
no. It went to like Blizzard, and then like Gears of War, like ugh, and then like back to Blizzard again. You know, I don't know. Like, okay, can I just say one thing about Monster Hunter? The new game, I don't like the tracking.
Oh, the scout flies?
Yeah, what the fuck is that shit? Aren't they gonna be like at the same spot every time?
I don't know. We have to like learn more about it because doing new stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is that then it's gonna be fucking real shitty when you're farming a monster because then you have to find them every time. You know? You can't just run straight to them.
I guess it's always like in the same general area.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm just kind of like, oh man,
It's not like in the old Monster Hunter. Like it's not. Yeah, it always starts there, but it can like fly to other areas like suddenly if you take too long to get there.
yeah. But still, I'm just saying that when you
But
start
yeah,
a
but
mission,
if you're fast enough, it will always like start there.
exactly. But I'm just saying with the tracking, it just seems like they're gonna be like, oh, you never know where it is. We'll see.
We'll see. I'm guessing like it will always start in the same general area,
I hope so.
but it's like not exactly that spot, but like there, like you can like still go in that direction, and maybe like scout flies like is it left or right? It's like maybe that right side.
Okay.
But we'll see. It's still in development. Okay, they can work it out.
Probably not. It's Capcom, so you know.
Hey, they got out on Nintendo. Okay.
So what? Why are you hating on Nintendo?
Because you keep doing it on the 3DS. I want modernized Monster Hunter. Not fucking lower ass graphics that's lower than PS2.
Well, it isn't PS2 graphics. It's better than PS2, but it is PS2-ish.
Yeah.
It's late PS2.
It's fucking lower resolution than PS2.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Like PS2 is like 480, right?
Yeah.
And well, how much is the 3DS?
It's lower than 480.
Yeah, but the graphics are better, even though the resolution is like great.
Okay.
You know?
They released Monster Hunter Double Cross demo on the Wii, on the Switch, and Digital Foundry did a take on it.
Okay, it looks good.
Yeah, there's like it's native 1080p and they up the textures and shit like that, but still 30 FPS, which they think is a shame that they didn't up that too.
Oh, it's probably because they want the same on both. So
I think it's also because no, I don't think so. But I think like 3DS and gonna play with the Switch kind of thing.
oh yeah,
I don't know.
that sounds about right.
What was I gonna look for? Oh yeah, the 3DS resolution. 3DS screen resolution. There we go. It's 420. No, 240. I mean,
420.
it's 240. The screen.
Well, that's the old one. It's like,
Is it? Oh wait, maybe I should do 3DS.
haven't they like didn't they like do better screen with?
New 3DS. What's it called? XL?
Yeah. Well, it's still the same.
Same resolution but bigger screen.
Okay. How does that work? I don't get technology, bro. I don't get it.
I don't know. It has a lower resolution than PS2.
Still looks better than the new game. I'm not gonna hate anymore.
Okay, let's end the podcast. Let's end the podcast here. So I hope you guys had fun with our pilot episode. If you guys want more, then say so. If you got some topics we can talk about, also say that. You got something to say for our ending?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll try to have Jonas join in next time.
Yeah.
Because I know Jonas and Ash can talk about a lot of random shit.
Well, we can talk about random. We just talked about random shit, bro.
We talked about Monster Hunter. That's not really random. That's
Yeah,
like
and then
staying on topic. We talked about it for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, and then we talked about Overwatch, and then we talked about
But then we
Gears of
suddenly
War.
shifted over to Overwatch and Gears of War and hating on Blizzard.
And hating on Epic. Well, it's not Epic Games, but it's the coalition.
They made that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Epic Games is doing shit right now, so.
Sometimes you just wonder, like, when people like, yeah, we gotta make this game free to play and people's gonna enjoy it. We gotta make a little as microtransactions as possible. It's only gotta be cosmetic. It's like, and then later on, it's like everything is just pay to win.
Yeah. Get this skin, which is better.
This skin adds 2 points to attack.
Because the animations are better.
But we're gonna end it here. So if you guys have any topics or whatever, if you guys want to hear more,
Or just like say if you wanna hear us talk about more shit. Like if you don't have an idea for what we can talk about, then just be like, hey, we want more.
like that one comment. We want more. Aoni.
We want no more Kingdom Hearts 2, please.
When I posted this on Facebook about topics, there's this one guy who's just asking us why you play Kingdom Hearts 2.5 instead of Aoni 2.
And the thing
That's
is,
not a podcast topic, is it?
oh, well, we could make a podcast where we talk about why you don't play Aoni, but
That could be the next one.
yeah, it's just like a short one. But yeah,
Hope you guys enjoyed. Just say so if you want more.
I had fun.
It was actually fun. It went longer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, a lot longer.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye.